What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? High vibrations, high vibrations. How y'all doing? I just had to touch bases with y'all real quick. Let y'all know we still taking the steps. We still taking the steps to level up because it's time to level up. And I know you may hear everybody on the internet telling you, look, you can do this, you can do that, you can better yourself. I get it. And sometimes maybe we make it seem like it could be a snap of your fingers, because truly it can be like that when it's all said and done, you see. But it starts off with the little steps. So what I want us to do today is just make one move better today that we didn't do yesterday. So what I mean by that is, if you felt like yesterday you was kind of stagnant, make sure you're more productive today. If you feel like yesterday you had low energy, make sure you have higher energy today. Be attentive and be deliberate about what you want to do. Make the choice. Don't sit back and just let life on you. Decide what you want to do with life. Now, I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but I told you I've been eliminating listening to music and podcasts while I'm working and things like that nature, so I can really get to my pure thoughts. And see, when you can control what you're thinking and you can control your emotion, you're going to control where you go. You're going to be able to control your environment. And where you're surrounded is how you can kind of base where you're at in life. Because a lot of times you're going to be getting the, let's say, the benefits, or the, how can we put it? When you're in a certain environment, you always get the benefits from that environment. Let's just put it that way. When you're in a certain environment, you always get the benefits from that environment. So if you go hang around with a lot of people that like basketball, you're going to start learning a lot of things about basketball, whether you play basketball or not. You're going to start learning who's the best in the league. That you're going to start learning about who their favorite players are. You're going to start learning about players in back in the day that were legends, just because you're around a lot of people that play basketball. That's the environment that you're in. So we got to set our thoughts, set our attention, put the emotion behind the attention, and then attack, because we are in war. We are in war, ladies and gents. But for us to level up and for us to secure the tools that we need to be able to fight this war, we got to take some steps. The steps start with here first. Once we start making all the steps within inside ourselves, we can really get out here and make big steps out here. Because out here in this reality, or out in your environment, or out in your community, in your city, state, town, country, but you got to start with yourself first. Because, you know, they call it follow the leader for a reason. They call it leading by example for a reason. You know, and that's the things that really change the world. When someone that steps out of the, what you would call the normal cycle, and does something different, whether it's good or bad, that's how change comes. So you have to be different so you can make the difference. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the same person you are today that you want to be tomorrow. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. So I'm going to put it in different words for you. The person you want to be in the future, you're not going to make it there by being the person you are today. The person you want to be in the future, you will not make it there by being the person you are today. And that don't mean, oh, you got to start faking and changing who you are for real. No. But when you better yourself, it's more of a evolving. You see what I'm saying? You're going to evolve into that person you want to be in the future. So if you evolve, you're changing. So you're not going to step into the future as the same person you are today. You see what I'm saying? So we got to make steps. So today, let's take the time to do better at something today that we didn't do yesterday. Just one thing. And let's do one thing every day. Just make it better. Just that. Just starting off with that. You know what? I think I need to come up with a challenge. If y'all think I need to come up with a challenge and y'all want to join the challenge, just let me get 100 likes. Y'all ain't even got to share the video. Let me just get 100 likes and I'll come up with a challenge and we all could get down together and see who's really ready to change. You know what I mean? You know what? Shoot. Yeah, might as well throw a little prize or something at the end of it. You know, have someone intrigued a little bit. Give you something to aim for. Yeah. Let's just get the video to 100 likes and then we'll come up with a challenge. But at the end of the day, I hope y'all is waking up, striving, thriving, and you just feel good. And if you don't feel good, make the time and take the attention to be like, you know what? I ain't gonna let it hold me down today. And start filling up. Feel good. Peace.